In today's episode, we're diving into one of the most essential topics in game development: how to make your games more fun. Hey everyone, welcome back to Forge a Games podcast. Whether you're just getting started or looking to add some polish to your project, this episode is for you. We've got some powerful tips to make your game a blast to play. So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get started. Tip number 1. Speeding up the fun. One of the quickest ways to make your game feel more exciting is to increase the speed. Try doubling the pace or even just making it slightly faster. Boosting speed can add a rush of energy to gameplay. Players will feel more engaged and reactive. It's all about making every moment count, keeping players on their toes. Faster movement, quicker actions, and snappier animations can make everything feel way more alive, but remember, balance is key. Too fast and things can get out of control. Find that sweet spot where your game feels thrilling, but still easy to navigate. Tip number 2. More of everything. An effective approach is to add more of what's already fun. Players are naturally drawn to the best parts. Find what's getting players excited, and then amplify it. If they love the explosions, turn up the effects. Bigger blasts, more particles, maybe even unique sounds. If spells are cool, introduce variations with different colors, elements, or effects. Think about what makes your game stand out and amplify that to its fullest potential. If your game is loot heavy, add more types of loot. Create rare items with special powers or cool backstories. Or, if players enjoy platforming, add new types of obstacles and challenges that keep them on their toes. Don't forget surprises. Introduce little twists that take existing mechanics and make them even more satisfying. More hidden areas, more enemy types, and more combos all add excitement. By expanding on what players already love, you're keeping the experience fresh and making it feel rich and rewarding. Ultimately, providing reasons to keep exploring keeps players engaged. When they feel like they are getting more for their time, they'll stay engaged and invested. Tip number 3. Remove the boring stuff. It's hard to say goodbye to certain features of your game. But if something isn't fun, ditch it. Clinging to every idea often feels necessary, but not every concept works out. Streamlining the game by removing unexciting mechanics helps create a sharper focus. This process lets you highlight the parts that are genuinely enjoyable, ensuring each feature feels purposeful and contributes to the experience. Clearing out what's not working opens the door to new, fresh ideas. With that filler, you have more room to experiment and add mechanics that can energize gameplay. A more refined game is a game with intent. Every interaction becomes meaningful, enhancing the flow of play. This approach boosts immersion and engagement, encouraging players to stay involved in the world you've built. Players notice when a game is focused and polished. The tighter experience creates flow, eliminating moments of frustration or boredom. As players progress, they'll appreciate a streamlined, satisfying journey. By cutting the unfun stuff, each action feels rewarding, every element feels necessary, and players are left with an experience that's as exciting as it is memorable. Tip number 4. Sound design is a key pillar. Sound is more than just an accessory. It's a core pillar of immersion. It can elevate simple mechanics, making every jump, swing, or click feel alive. Great sound design doesn't just enhance gameplay. It communicates. Feedback sounds help players understand outcomes, like a satisfying ding for success or a deep rumble for danger. Think creatively. Use sound to direct attention, build tension, or reward curiosity. Don't underestimate simple effects. Even a low-budget project can feel premium with thoughtfully crafted audio cues. Test your sounds. Are they clear? Are they fun? And let's not forget music. A well-chosen soundtrack doesn't just fill silence, it builds emotion. From tense boss battles to calm exploration, music shapes how players feel. Consider looping tracks that evolve subtly. It keeps players engaged while avoiding monotony. A good score turns your game into an unforgettable journey. Tip number 5. Add a timer for tension. Timers are a simple way to boost tension and excitement. They turn simple tasks into thrilling challenges where every second feels valuable. Whether it's a countdown to defuse a bomb or a race to reach safety, timers inject urgency. Players are drawn into the action, laser-focused on beating the clock. This mechanic works wonders for pacing. Time segments break up slower moments, keeping engagement high. They also encourage replayability as players strive to improve. With timers, even basic levels become adrenaline-packed adventures. Use timers to reward quick thinking and mastery. Combine them with tense music or visual cues to amplify the stakes. Keep the timer fair but impactful, so players feel challenged, not frustrated. Done right, timers leave players exhilarated, eager for the next heart-pounding moment. Tip number 6. Immediate response to input. Input response is the heartbeat of any game. Every action should feel instantaneous, especially in fast-paced genres. When players press a button or tap a key, they expect immediate feedback. That split-second connection is what keeps the experience fluid and satisfying. A slight delay can break immersion and frustrate even the most forgiving player. Snappy input isn't just for combat-heavy games. Platformers, puzzles, and even menus benefit from responsiveness. Fine-tune movement, attacks, and item use to ensure everything flows smoothly. Responsiveness reinforces player control, making interactions feel precise and empowering. Optimizing input lag shows respect for your player's time and attention. Test relentlessly. Find and fix slow animations or bloated processes. A seamless response makes your game feel polished and keeps players coming back for more. Every frame matters. Tip number 7. Boost feedback on every action. Making every action feel impactful keeps players hooked. Feedback bridges the gap between input and result, enhancing immersion. Visual effects like particles or animations add flair. A subtle screen shake during hits amplifies intensity, while satisfying sound effects make actions rewarding. Even small details, like sparkles on items, add depth and polish. Feedback isn't just eye candy, it guides and excites. Players instinctively understand success through sound, light, or vibration. It's about creating a dynamic, responsive world where actions feel alive. Celebrating even minor victories builds a sense of progress. Invest in these touches. Test different feedback styles to fit your game's tone. The right combination turns simple interactions into highlights, leaving players eager to see what happens next. This is the magic of a rewarding feedback loop. Tip number 8. Give players always something to work toward. Progression fuels player engagement. Every action should feel like it's moving toward a goal. Whether it's leveling up, discovering new gear, or completing achievements, clear objectives keep the experience compelling. These milestones give players a reason to stay invested, driving them to explore more and push their limits. Even in linear games, progression matters. Unlockable skills, collectibles, or story advancements create a sense of growth. With clear, achievable goals, players feel like their efforts have purpose. This keeps the experience from becoming stale and ensures lasting enjoyment. Design your goals to be visible and rewarding. Small victories lead to bigger ones, creating a rhythm of satisfaction. A steady stream of progression ensures players always feel there's something exciting just ahead, keeping the adventure fresh and meaningful. Tip number 9. Achievements. Easy and satisfying wins. Achievements are small wins that create big impact. They reward curiosity, skill, and perseverance. From basic milestones like completing levels to hidden challenges, achievements inspire players to explore deeper. They guide behavior, encouraging creativity and experimentation while adding layers of fun to every playthrough. The beauty of achievements lies in their versatility. They cater to completionists, casuals, and hardcore players alike. Simple tasks offer instant gratification, while harder ones keep ambitious players chasing mastery. Each unlocked achievement feels like a personal victory, fueling a sense of progress and pride. Design achievements that surprise and delight. Use them to highlight overlooked mechanics or reward risky strategies. A well-crafted achievement system transforms gameplay into a rewarding journey. It's not just about collecting, it's about making every moment memorable. Tip number 10. Add Easter eggs or hidden surprises. Hidden surprises make your game memorable. Players love uncovering secrets, from quirky messages to hidden levels. Easter eggs spark curiosity and invite exploration, adding layers of fun. They reward those who take the time to look closer, turning a good game into a treasure hunt of delightful discoveries. These surprises don't need to be complex. Clever nod to pop culture or a hidden room packed with loot can leave a lasting impression. They create memorable moments that players love to notice and share with others. It's not just gameplay. It's building stories players will retell. Easter eggs keep players engaged beyond the main content. Whether it's a secret level or a silly joke, these surprises add charm and depth. They're like little thank yous to players who go the extra mile, leaving them smiling and eager to explore every inch of your game. Thanks for tuning into 4G Games podcast. We hope these tips help you turn your game into something players can't get enough of. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to follow us for more insights, tips, and inspiration for your game dev journey. And hey, don't be afraid to experiment, push boundaries, and maybe even throw in a little chaos here and there. Keep on creating and stay awesome.